after you still have a no start after replacing this part with a good used one and checking for leaks everywhere, making sure that, like, after the last burnout video, it didn't want us, it was running like garbage, and all of a sudden it just like wouldn't start up anymore. Now I'm sure you can coax it to run with brake clean, but I wanted to run right. So basically we've replaced this as a noise suppression relay. There's a fuel pump relay. I've got a fuel pump that's on this thing that's tested out at 70 psi. There's actually 2 fuel pumps. I bridged the fuel pump relay just to rule that out. So now we've narrowed it down to it being something in the distributor there. I got a new crank sensor, that guy there. I ohms tested pin 1 and pin 2 on the old one, and this cable was all cracked and heat soaked, and it had 166 ohms. It's supposed to be between 300 and 500 ohms. So Matthew, Crash. How are you doing today?
Good.
Did you floss your tooth?
I don't know.
With coffee?
Yeah. That's not funny. I lost a tooth today.
He had his Tim Hortons today. Hold that for the guy. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, hold it.
All right, you hold it.
I can't be seen working on this thing.
Yeah, you can.
I know.
So the whole point of this is if we ever take an impact this far, you know, it can, there's a little bit of give, but you know, this is, you know, on the Chevy 350 you have the distributor there and they start to go up anyways and bang the firewall. So what we're trying to do is take this out. There's only 2 bolts to hold it on, 2 10mm bolts, and once those are out, well, yes, the cap's supposed to be off, but I don't know how to take the cap off. And
3 bolts.
Okay, well, I'm too lazy to take the cap off, so let's do it the quick and easy way.
Let's do it the hard way.
Yeah, let's do it the hard way instead.
And just pound the firewall back.
Yeah.
That was one way to get our anger and frustrations out.
So this book
than
has
beating
come
off.
in handy. This book has come in quite handy in figuring out some stuff. I've got some toys here. I'm gonna integrate some of this stuff. So we got this is a start button, or integrate that. We got a key switch if we need it. One of those on and off. Oh, I did rig up the fan to go off and on this one, and it does actually work. It's a pusher fan. The last thing I want to do is cook this engine, so not gonna do the nitrous anymore, or the nitrous or whatever. We are just going to use the power of the engine. The rear diff is welded up, and it will spin both wheels. I'm not sure on how fast, but it does spin them both. But it makes it, when we push this thing in and out with both tires, with the diff being welded solid, it is very hard to actually push it, so it will actually go around a corner. But anyways, so yeah, that's what we got going on. Is got some kind of problem with the distributor, and we've ruled it out unless it's an ECU. But I mean, you can get it to run, but like I said, after it was beat on really hard, it did run, but it did run like a bag of crap. So that would make perfect sense that there's something that's, you know, wound up inside the distributor that I don't think it's just corrosion. I think there's something inside that is causing this issue, but we'll get to the bottom of that. I am gonna need another 2 steel rims, maybe 1 for sure, but definitely gonna need some more steel rims to put tires on for the burnout competition. I also was busy, and I got these MK5 squirters right here. So these are your windshield wiper nozzle, hood nozzles for your wipers. So I've got that mounted in there. and now it's just a matter of plumbing it in. So yeah, slowly but surely, and I wanted to, I'm probably gonna rig it up to the toggle switch because I wasn't able to find out what wires under the dash. It was a blur under the underneath the like I guess I could do this with the relay or jumper cable here, but it's probably just as easy to do it, rig up a switch for you know, a toggle switch to be able to turn on the washer fluids. So I'm told that I'm not allowed to use bleach. So if you guys have an idea as to what would smoke really good, I'm thinking maybe what is it, baby lotion? Not baby lotion. What's it that there's something that smokes really good. I forget what it is, but anyways, let me know your thoughts and feelings, and we'll see if we can make that work. So we're gonna have something to spray on the tires when they're spinning to create more smoke. So okay, let me know.